Looking at what LeBron James is doing at 39, many people start to claim he's the greatest of all time, GOAT, without considering other candidates. Today, I won't argue anyone's legacy, because both LeBron and Michael Jordan are amazing players, both vying for the title of greatest of all time. But in this video, I want to remind you how incredible Michael Jordan was in the 90s, and why he's still considered the best ever. Michael Jordan was the most famous athlete of his time. Even without social media, MJ became a global icon. Everyone wanted to be like Mike. His name was synonymous with greatness, talent, spectacle, and basketball. Jordan was arguably the most famous athlete of all time. LeBron James has been the face of the NBA for years, but Jordan transcended basketball itself. Everything MJ did became news. His presence in a room was surreal. Many athletes have described him as a figure who floated above the rest, not just a man. Jordan didn't seek attention the way other superstars did, yet he became the center of it all. He could have won MVP 10 times, but it would have been unfair to give the same player the award year after year. Jordan had 165 games with 40-plus points, 32 games with 50-plus points, and 5 games where he scored 60-plus points. He was unstoppable offensively and equally strong on defense, making 9 all-defensive teams. No player had the killer instinct Jordan did. He took the NBA to a new level, thanks to his talent and competitiveness. Jordan was a dominant offensive and defensive player, and his athleticism was showcased in incredible dunks, game-winning shots, and other feats. His skills and awards brought NBA into the limelight in the 80s and 90s. Even when legends like Larry Bird were already stars, Jordan was a consistent leader. Jordan won 6 NBA championships in 11 years, was named to 11 All-Star games, won 5 MVP awards, and 10 scoring titles. No other player dominated like Jordan, especially in finals. He didn't let players like Karl Malone or John Stockton, who are now in the Hall of Fame, win championships in his era. For example, Malone and Stockton never won a ring, even though they were the 3rd and 1st all-time leading scorers and assist leaders. Jordan defeated Utah Jazz in 2 NBA Finals, preventing that dynamic duo from winning a title. Then, in 1993, Charles Barkley, a player who arguably had a better season than Jordan that year, took the Phoenix Suns to the finals, but Jordan defeated them in 6 games. Clyde Drexler, who was seen as MJ's only rival in the 90s, faced Jordan in the 1992 finals, but Jordan and the Bulls triumphed again. Patrick Ewing, another great player who never won a ring, fell short when he met Jordan's Bulls in the playoffs. Gary Payton did eventually win a championship, but only after Jordan retired. No matter who Jordan faced, he dominated them and made sure they didn't get a title. Even Magic Johnson, who was once considered the face of the NBA, couldn't stop Jordan when they met in the 1991 finals. Jordan's Chicago Bulls were the strongest team of the 90s. It wasn't just Jordan. The entire Bulls squad, including Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and Tony Kukoc, was legendary. But today, we're focusing on MJ. Jordan holds the most prestigious awards in NBA history, including 18 major awards, 6 championships, 6 Finals MVPs, 5 MVPs, and 1 Defensive Player of the Year. He also holds 10 scoring titles, which could bring his total to 28 major awards when counting those. For comparison, LeBron James has 18 major awards, including 3 championships, 4 MVPs, and 1 Finals MVP. But Jordan's collection stands out for its sheer dominance. In 1996, the Chicago Bulls achieved a 72-10 record, the second best in NBA history until the Golden State Warriors broke it in 2016. However, the Bulls won the championship that year, while the Warriors didn't. Jordan had a spectacular season, averaging 30 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He also won the Finals MVP, defeating the Seattle Supersonics in the NBA Finals. Jordan was not just a scorer. His basketball IQ and unique athleticism made him equally effective on defense. His ability to dominate both ends of the court is something few players have achieved. His competitive mentality, described as killer instinct, made him an almost unbeatable opponent. No player in NBA history has had such a fierce mindset, except maybe LeBron James, who fought against super teams like the Warriors for several years. From the moment Jordan entered the league, he was seen as one of the greatest. He combined incredible athleticism with basketball IQ. His teammates were often in awe of his drive and competitiveness. Opponents feared him, which gave him an edge. Year after year, Jordan dominated on his path to 6 championships, including 2 separate three-peats. Three-peats have been achieved only by a few teams in NBA history. The Bulls, with Michael Jordan, won 2 of them, once from 1991 to 1993, and again from 1996 to 1998. And who won the Finals MVP each time? Michael Jordan. Remember the legendary 1998 season, known as The Last Dance? Since the Boston Celtics of Bill Russell, no other team has completed 2 three-peats, and Jordan was the leader and the best player of both of those teams. In conclusion, Jordan's legacy as the greatest of all time is built on his accomplishments, mentality, and ability to dominate on both sides of the court. While other players like LeBron James have their case for being the GOAT, Michael Jordan's unparalleled dominance in the 90s makes him the best in history. Thank you for watching until the end. And remember, this video wasn't meant to diminish the achievements of other players like LeBron. It was simply a reminder of why Michael Jordan is still regarded as the greatest ever.